My name is Simran Rai, and I'm a comic in New York City, and last night I was sexually harassed at the Comedy Shop in the West Village, and I'm gonna tell you guys why that place should be avoided, especially by women. So I have some notes with me. I don't want to be reading off them, it's just to organize my thoughts because this is all really crazy. Yeah, so last night I asked the owner of the Comedy Shop if I could get more stage time in March, and also if my friend, and he responded to me by saying, if you want more spots for you and your friend, you know what you have to do. And I am not exaggerating, he went and tried to grope my crotch like this, and he squeezed. And the only reason he didn't go all the way down there is because I was wearing a really thick jacket. And then he just walked away. So after he, to quote our president, literally grabbed me by the pussy, and I was in so much shock, I didn't really process it immediately because I was on the midnight show that night, which didn't happen anyway, so shout out. You know, you think, like, if I'm gonna get assaulted, at least maybe I'll get a spot on a show, but can't even get that. And then today I posted this on my story, well, these two things. And I didn't hear back from any of the managers, so I reached out to two of the main managers, and these were their responses. One was super performative, and the other was almost guilty, in my opinion. I don't know. Very weird. They clearly don't give a shit. I've also dealt with other experiences from the managers. He yelled at me across the bar that I was ran through for sleeping with this other comedian and himself, which both are not true. And even if it was, that is not his business. And then at one point he pretended to drop a roofie in my drink, and when he was walking away, he was like, oh no, drink it, it's good, it's good. And the thing is, like, I showed up like a real comic. I was doing what you need to do to get put up. I was hanging out, I was willing to bark, I was willing to do whatever. I wasn't asking for an easy pass because I'm a woman, but it doesn't really matter because they don't see you as real people there. The owner and these managers and the way that's set up is very misogynistic. They really just put the same male comics in the lineup every single time. And I like maybe about 5 of the guys there, but the rest of them are just like jacking each other off in a circle, being like, oh, your joke's so good, bro, it's so good. And the punchline is always just them not liking women or not getting laid. You can ask any female comic there. Every time we ask to go up, it's treated like such a joke. And they make you feel so small for just wanting to be a comic. And the way these men talk about women and female comics, including like guests who come to the show, is just scary. It is so scary how they talk about women and how they demean women. And to just have the owner, who everyone is looking at to take social cues from of how this place should run, how this place should work, for him to just grab me like that is not only like disgusting, but so disheartening as a woman who's trying to be a comic. And the reason I say it's just not safe for women is because people don't care. Like, they do not care. You saw how the managers responded. If something happens to you as a woman, especially as a comic, but even I believe from my perspective as a guest, from what I've seen working there, you're just fucked. Like, it is not safe. You should not spend your money there. There are so many better comedy clubs that will actually bring out a diverse group of comics who they actually pay and respect. After I posted those things on my story, so many other female comics reached out to me just saying they've had these awful experiences too. Like, the same owner tried to kiss this girl who's also a female comic I'm friends with on the cheek, and once she kind of was like, what the fuck are you doing, she never got booked again. Me posting this, I'm probably not gonna ever get booked again, but that's really okay. You're not gonna grab me, kill yourself, what the fuck, dog? Get real, you ugly motherfucker. And I produce a show there, and I co-produce it with my friend, and you know, it's like after this, like, I don't really know where we're going to produce that show anymore, but I'm really grateful to have such supportive female comics like who, once I told her what happened, she was like, just speak your truth, do what you got to do, we'll figure out what we have to do next. Go support comedy. Comedy is great, but support shows that support not only the comics, but make it a safe environment for women.